What's going on, guys? Just wanted to talk about a couple of my complaints that are going on in the gun industry right now. And because like not long ago, people would just buy like, a Glock 19, Smith& Wesson M&P. Most people were leaving them stock and going out and buying ammo and shooting them. But feels like more recently in the past couple of years, they're just making like minor changes to guns and just trying to sell it to you like it's a whole brand new thing, and you got to go out and buy it because it's going to make you a better shooter. And maybe that's not the manufacturers, maybe that's more so just the general, I guess, vibe of the gun YouTube industry and stuff. But because I'm definitely one for innovation and making changes that are needed and improvements. But I feel like what's been going on lately is just, the gun's basically the same thing, and now the trend is just to put a comp on the end of it or put a ported barrel in it and try to sell it like it's a brand new gun and it's going to make you a better shooter, and convincing people to kind of go out and buy a whole new product just because it's got one minor change to it that ultimately isn't really going to do a whole lot for you. I think it's just more in people's head that, I know I get that way too. I see something new and I'm like, oh, I got to go buy this. And I'm like, do I really need to buy that? Spend all that money and still not really even spend much more time shooting the guns that I have and getting better with what I have. So that'd be my advice too, is just to go out and buy ammo and get more time behind the gun, because ultimately that's what's going to make you a better shooter. It's not going to be some new comp or a little bit more grippy texturing on the actual frame itself. But I am happy with the changes. Like whenever they come out with new changes and it's like almost a new gun, or very big updates like this bodyguard from the original bodyguard, this 2.0, it's like I feel like there's enough changes that make sense to like, okay, I want to go buy that. It's significantly better. But whenever you're just putting like a metal frame on it or putting a new slide on it, it's not really helping your performance all that much. And I think you should just go shoot what you have instead of buying a whole new gun that you're going to spend a ton of money on, where you could just buy ammo for that. Because, this is advice for myself too, because I'm constantly watching YouTube videos and looking at what all the new stuff that's coming out and what people think about it. And so I just get wrapped up in that as well. So my advice is just to go out and get more rounds through the guns that you have and quit letting all the marketing and stuff get to you, because it seems like as of the past couple of years, it's kind of like an iPhone, or phones in general. They're constantly making a little changing the camera barely, whatever, putting a new scratch proof screen, even though we all know that none of the screens are scratch proof if you've ever owned one long enough. But it's just they make these minor changes and then they try to sell it to you again and again every year. But ultimately, do you really need that new phone every year? I don't think so. But anyways, I hope this is good for anybody that's, going on a gun binging buying spree, or feeling like they need to go buy a new gun right now when it's really not that necessary. Just go buy a ton of ammo, spend the money that you would on the gun, and just go buy that amount of ammo with the money and shoot it a bunch. But hopefully y'all got something out of this video, and I will catch y'all in the next one.